Good morning, everybody. This is your tarot reading for February 3rd, 2023. As you can see, I've got 4 decks arranged. This is the Goddess. This is the God. This is South. And this is the Change the World deck. Pick one. Only one. And I'll give you where they are in the timeline in the comments. So, let's start with the Change the World deck. Now, the best kind of question to ask the tarot is a how-to best question. How to best overcome this obstacle. How to best find fame and fortune. It's a really common one. How to best find true love. That's another really common one. Whatever you're asking the tarot how to take the cards that I'm dealt, the incoming forces of the world, and manifest out what I want in reality. The outflow. You're getting your wish. And let us begin. Okay, so your ego card, the center of it all, is the Nine of Wands. Okay, you're a survivor. Okay, you are surviving. That's what that card means. Maybe just surviving, but surviving. And your question is the Four of Swords upside down. Okay, so how to be impatient. How to do something impatiently. How to do it quickly and get up and get to work and do it impatiently. Your id is the Fool. Great card to pull for the id, the inner child. It means that you are starting on a new journey. A new journey where you're going to fall into the hands of God. And those hands, those divine hands, will catch you and carry you off to your next adventure. Okay, so that's what your id wants. Your past is the Ace of Pentacles upside down. And the Ace of Pentacles upside down is a card about being extremely generous with the world, with the universe, outflowing your time, energy, and resources. Maybe not collecting as much as you would like, right? But outflowing, giving out of your material investments. Your superego. Your superego is the Ancestors card. And the Ancestors are saying the Nine of Cups upside down. Okay, so you don't get your wish. That's what the Ancestors are saying. They don't want you to get your wish. It might not be the most appropriate wish. You might not have thought it through completely. It might not have a good benefit for you in the end. But the Ancestors don't want you to get your wish. And your future is victory. Great. You're going to be victorious. You're going to get a pat on the back. That's what that card means. How you see yourself? The Hangman. This is a great card for personal self-sacrifice. Okay, you see yourself as somebody who's putting themselves up on the cross for the larger good so that you can reach enlightenment. That's what this card means, the Hangman. Other people see you as the Knight of Pentacles, the hardest working person in the deck. Okay, this is the hardest working guy. He is so hard at work. He's dodgily hard at work. Your challenge or your opportunity is the Six of Swords upside down. Okay, so going from a better place to a worse place, that's going to be a challenge or an opportunity for you. Going from a worse place to a better place, or rather going from a better place, which this card means upside down, going from a better place to a worse place. It's going to be a challenge or an opportunity for you. Wow, the Tower, that's your outcome. Great cataclysmic change, big change is afoot. Things are going to really shake up, and you're going to feel it. The Goddess says intemperance, okay? So don't be sober, don't be balanced. That's what the Goddess says. Or rather, it's a warning that you are imbalanced or insober. The goddess is talking to you about it. The goddess is giving you this message: imbalance, insobriety. And this is the God card, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is the hardest working student in the deck. Okay, they are a good student, and that's what the God wants you to be, is a good student. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story about this tarot reading. Oh, the bottom of the deck, what this is not about. This is not about knowing the future. This is the Know the Future card, and this is the bottom of the deck. It's the furthest thing from your tarot reading, knowing the future. So, you started with the Nine of Wands, okay, you're surviving. And the Four of Swords is talking about patience and how to be impatient because you pulled it upside down, how to get it done. Your id wants to say, I want a new adventure. I'm off to the beginning. I'm off to the races. Because in the past, you were unwise with your investments and you outflowed your money into the world. You gave freely of your time, energy, and resources. Your ancestors are saying you don't get your wish because in the future, you're going to be victorious. You're going to get a pat on the back. Your personal perspective is the Hangman, and that's a card of personal self-sacrifice for enlightenment, okay? Putting yourself prone to the world so that you can gain some better knowledge of it. You see, other people see you as the hardest working person, very hardworking, so hardworking that you can't focus on anything else but work. Your challenge or your opportunity is to go from a better place to a worse place, okay, a diminution, a downgrade, maybe in your lifestyle, maybe in your decision making. It's going to be a challenge or an opportunity for you to figure out how to do that. And your outcome is the Tower, hard outcome, okay? That's big cataclysmic change. It's big shake-up change. Everything is going to shake up. Your goddess says insobriety, imbalance is a part of this. And your God, okay, says the Page of Pentacles, and that's the hard student card. It's a hardworking student card. Okay, so learn diligently with all of your might. Learn so that you can better interpret the world. Okay, thank you very much. Power deck. Change the world deck. Put that one aside. Now we'll go to the God. So remember, the best kind of question to ask the tarot is a how-to best question. How to best overcome this obstacle. How to best find fame and fortune. How to best find true love. Those are really common ones. Essentially, the question that you're asking is how to best take the cards that I'm dealt, the incoming forces of my life. How to best deal with what the universe has given me in order to outflow manifestation. How to get your wish. How to accurately call the future. How to get it done. How to manifest. That is what you're asking. How to take the cards that I'm dealt and manifest what I want in reality. Okay, your ego card. Your ego card is the Queen of Swords, okay? So you are wondering if people are being honest to you. Queen of Swords upside down, she's worried about people's honesty and integrity to her. And your question is the Ten of Pentacles. How to make it rich, okay? How to like be really prosperous. This is definitely a reading about money and resources and investments and things like that. Your id, or inner child, they're talking about making a decision between this or that, A or B, one or two. Always a binary. And this person has closed herself off to the world. Okay, she's blindfolded. She's sitting on a stone chair with the ocean to her back on a moonlit night trying to weigh her swords. Swords is a suit of ideas. So this is two ideas in her head trying to weigh those two ideas. Because in the past, the Queen of Cups, okay, you were empathetic. You connected with people, understood them, realized their sufferings, helped them with them, maybe. That's the past. Your ancestors are saying God is playing a trick on you. Okay, there's a malevolent trickster God out there, and he is playing a trick on you. This is the God card, and upside down it means to be a trickster God, and that's what your ancestors are telling you about. That's what your superego is telling you about. Your future is going to be to sit back and watch your investments grow. Okay, that's the way to get rich. Sit back and watch your investments grow. This guy has planted a bush of money, and he's waiting for the $1 bills to turn into $100 bills so he can harvest them. How you see yourself. The Star, you think you're hopeless. Okay, this is a card about hopelessness. So you think you're hopeless. Other people see you as finally realizing how the model, your model, fits to reality. Your challenge or your opportunity is to almost be satisfied, very nearly satisfaction. Not total satisfaction, but very nearly satisfaction. And your outcome is going to be in sobriety, unbalance. Okay, you're going to think about things too much. You're going to maybe worry about things too much. Feel things too much. Do things too much. It'll be a card, right, of imbalance. So this might be a warning. If it's a warning, don't follow the story. If you like the story, then follow the story. That's it. That's the tarot. The Goddess says, be a master. Master at physical prowess. Okay, be a master. And the God says, learn. Okay? Learn in a structured environment. Learn from somebody who knows better. Pick up that information so that you can use it for your own good. The Hierophant. Okay, what this reading is not about, it's not about an uncoupling. Okay, you're not going to lose that friend or that partner. It's not about that. It's not about unfriending people. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. How does somebody who's curious about people's honesty and integrity towards them find richness? Their id is making a decision. Because in the past, they were empathetic. Their God, or their ancestors, are saying, trickster God, somebody is messing with you. Because in the future, you're going to need to sit back and let your fruit ripen on the vine. You see yourself as hopelessness. Not a very good personal perspective, I have to say. Other people see you as finally fitting the model to reality. You had a model in your mind, a design, and now reality is fitting to it. And other people are picking up on that. Your challenge or your opportunity is almost satisfaction, very nearly satisfaction. That'll be a challenge or an opportunity for you. And your outcome is imbalance, in sobriety. The Goddess says, be a master. Master this environment. Master this challenge. And the God says the best way to do it is to learn in a structured environment from somebody who knows better. Okay, thank you very much. That's your tarot reading for today. And now we will go to South. This is my Southern deck. Now remember, the best kind of question to ask the tarot is a how-to best question. how to best overcome this obstacle, how to best find fame and fortune. It's a really common one. How to best find true love. That's another really common one. Essentially, whatever it is you're asking, okay? You're asking how to take the incoming forces of my life, the cards that I'm dealt, and outflow, output, manifestation energy. How to get what you want, how to call the future, how to accurately predict it, what's going to happen. Okay, let us begin. Your ego is the Four of Swords, okay? Patience and stillness. Stillness so powerful it looks like death, but it's not. It's just patience, great patience. And your question is how to be a victor, okay? It's the Six of Wands, and it's how to be victorious, how to get a pat on the back, how to be acknowledged and appreciated as somebody who won. Okay, your id is the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is a card about being like really charming, really getting your way, being really adventurous and knightly. Excuse me. And your past is intemperance, insobriety, unbalancedness. Okay, that's your past. Your ancestors say the Princess of Swords upside down, okay? So be a spy. That's the message of this card upside down, is be a spy. That's what your ancestors want for you. Because in the future, you're going to sit back and watch your money bush grow, watch your investments grow. You see yourself as getting over what is terrorizing you at night, of getting some sleep, of putting down your bad dreams. Whereas other people see you as somebody who's carrying too many burdens, somebody who's carrying too many skills, too many projects, too many things that you have to keep track of. So many that you can't see the road before you. That's what other people are picking up on. You're overburdened. Your challenge or your opportunity is the Hermit. And that's a card about escaping away into the wild so that you can meditate, getting away from your community alone so that you can find enlightenment. And your outcome, good luck. Wheel of Fortune card. That's a great card for good luck. That's a great outcome. Okay, sometimes you're at the top of the wheel, sometimes you're at the bottom of the wheel. Right side up, this card means you're at the top of the wheel. Things are going to go well. You're lucky. The goddess says weakness, strength upside down. That's what the goddess says. Be weak, be vulnerable. Don't do it the right way, or don't feel like you have to do it the right way. Maybe there is no right way. And the god says the Knight of Cups, another knight. Okay, so go on a romantic adventure. Go find that grail. Go find that cup of everlasting life. Be romantic about it. Be a dreamer about it. The bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Devil. And the Devil is a card about innermost yearnings. Okay, so this is not a reading about your innermost yearnings. This is not a reading about your vices. So I'm going to tell you a story. How does somebody who is so patient get some victory, get some acclaim? Their id definitely wants that victory because it's a Knight of Wands, right? So an adventure, charming adventure. Because in the past, you were insober and unbalanced. Your ancestors are talking about being a spy, becoming a spy. Because in the future, you're going to sit back and watch your money bush grow, watch your investments fruit. You see yourself as getting over what challenges you to sleep at night, what's keeping you awake. You're getting over it, and you realize that. And other people see you as overburdened, too many projects. Your challenge or your opportunity is how to get away from your community so that you can go off into the wild, alone, and meditate. And your outcome is good fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune card right side up, that's a good fortune card. Your goddess says weakness and vulnerability. That's the answer here. And the god says going on a romantic journey is the answer. Being like a knight on a quest for a grail. Okay, so that's your tarot reading. Thank you very much for joining me, South people. And now, last but not least, the goddess. This is the goddess deck. Now remember, the best kind of question to ask the tarot is a how-to best question. How to best overcome this obstacle. How to best find fame and fortune. That's a really common one. How to best find true love. That's another really common one. And whatever you're asking, okay? You're asking essentially how to take the cards that I'm dealt by reality, the world at its lot, and manifest what I want to get out of it. Call the future, accurately predict it. How to manifest, how to do it, what you want in reality, okay? So hold that question or those questions in mind. How to best, whatever it is, how to best ask for advice. Okay. Okay, your id is the Knight of Cups upside down. Okay, so this is a card about, or not your id, your ego, excuse me. Your ego is a card about being so dreamy, so romantic, right, that you don't see anything else. You are romantic, a hard romantic, a true blood romantic, a dreamer. And that's what your ego is. Okay, dreaming and being full of fancy, flight of fancy. Your question, is the Ten of Swords, okay? So how to suffer like a martyr, how to feel like a martyr, how to take those martyr feelings and use them to your advantage. Your id is the King of Pentacles, King Midas, okay? You are good with investments, or your id says we have the right investment in mind. Because in the past, you were of bad luck. Bad luck befell you. That was in your past. Your ancestors are saying, rise like a phoenix from the fire. Okay, everything has been burnt off from you, and now it's time to rise again. And in the future, great shakeup, great big cataclysmic shakeup. The big change is coming. You see yourself as the hardest working person in the deck. The hardest working guy. That's a really great self-perspective. You are hardworking. Trying to get it done. And other people see you as a power of great intuition. The goddess herself. This is the goddess card. That's how other people see you. Powers of great intuition. Your challenge or your opportunity is how to suffer through the snow, but realize that help is closer than you think. And your outcome, good fortune. The Ten of Pentacles, that's a good fortune card. It's a good material progress card, material success card. So that's what your outcome is. Your goddess says the Knight of Swords, or the Ace of Swords, and that's a card about avoiding the sword as it drops, okay? An idea is going to befell the world, and you're going to need to get out of the way so that it doesn't hit you and strike you down. And the God says the King of Wands upside down, okay? So a great, powerful leader is on his head. And now it's for you to maybe turn him right side up, to maybe leave him on his head. It's up to you, right? But the King of Wands is a great, charming leader who now is on his head, and he's uncomfortable there. The bottom of the deck. This is not about grief. This is not about being so sad that the party is over that you can't see who's waiting for you on the other end of it. It's not about feeling upset. It's not about feeling despondent. It's not about feeling sad. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. How does a dreamer, a romantic, deal with feelings of being martyred? Their id is like, hey, I make good investments. I know what I'm doing with my money and time and energy because in the past you had a stroke of bad luck. Your ancestors are talking about rising like a phoenix from the fire because in the future things will be greatly changed. A big cataclysmic change is going to happen. You see yourself as a hardworking person. Other people see you as great intuitive powers. Powers of great intuition. Your challenge or your opportunity is the Five of Pentacles, okay? So how to suffer, but also realize that help is closer by than you think it is. And your outcome is great good fortune, good material fortune, a satisfaction of life through materiality. Your goddess is saying, don't get under the sword that's falling down. Get out of the way. And the God is saying, that guy is on his head. That charming guy, he's on his head right now. And that's somebody in your life. So that's your tarot reading. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. This has been Water Dog Tarot, Blue Water Dog Tarot on February 3rd, 2023.